Hey guys, this is Jimmy James. Let's put these glasses on so I can see. It is May the 8th, and I'm up and about. I was out kind of late last night. Went to Pigeon Forge to the island last night with Big Joe and Malia's World for a YouTube meet and greet at the island, and met a lot of new people and saw some new friends that I've made recently through the YouTube world. I'm not going to name anybody because I will forget somebody and I don't want nobody mad at me. But if you were there, you know who you are. It was good to see you. It was good to meet you, and I can't wait for the next one. So I'll see you next time. And if you weren't there, you should come out. It's fun. Just got up. I'm sitting here at I'm at Mama's. I'm at Nana Joyce's, and she had breakfast fixed, and she said, come here and make those chicken and dumplings if you want to. And I was like, all right, your kitchen's bigger. So she had some breakfast fixed. She had delicious homemade hash browns, where she takes the potato and actually grades it and makes my hash browns. She makes the best ones. I can't make them as good as she does. But she had me fresh homemade hash browns and some sausage. Some good old sausage. And so I came on out here and ate the breakfast from Mama's house. But I'm going to make the chicken and dumplings today, like I promised. Everything's in there, and I got to get the ingredients together. So I better get in there and get to cooking, because it's almost lunchtime. Well, actually, it's after lunchtime, really. But, God, this is the noisiest neighborhood. There's somebody cutting hay. I see somebody cutting hay. The air conditioner just come on. There's dogs barking. There's people mowing. This is a noisy neighborhood. I'm surprised this little bird ain't sitting in this tree right now. This treat, because that's what happens here. But, so I'm going to get in here where it's cool and get this chicken to going, and I will be back. So I'll talk to you later when I get all this going. I'll see you inside. Okay, you got to wash this chicken. You wash that chicken really good. Get all the chicken juice and chicken gunk and the chicken snot off of it. But wash it. Rinse it all off. Just make sure it's cleaned and good, because you don't want no germs. But I wash it a couple times. I wash it and then I drain it. And I'll wash it down again. Make sure all your pieces is washed and cleaned. But once you get it all washed down for the second time, you can wash it 3 times if you want to, but just wash it real good and drain it all out. Get all that chicken juice out and get it ready to put in that pot. And there you go. Okay, I'm putting the chicken into the pressure cooker, and I added some, it's just got water on it. And I added some salt and pepper, and that's all I'm really going to put in it right now. So it's just cook my chicken in the pressure cooker. If you've got a pressure cooker, I'm going to put it on the stove and cook it on 10 pounds of pressure and get my chicken boiled real quick. So salt and pepper, that's all I'm adding right now. So we'll see you in a minute. Okay, it's in the pressure cooker, and now I'm just waiting for it to steam up and get all agitated and start going. So as soon as it starts cooking, I will be back. Now, if you don't have a pressure cooker, you can just put your chicken on it and on the stove in a big pot and boil it. So just get you a big old pot, clean your chicken real good. I've already showed you I cleaned the chicken, washed it off. I'm just using frozen chicken tenders is what I'm using. That's what I had we had in the freezer. So, but I will, but yeah, just put it on the stove and boil it real good. And then once it's cooked, I will be back. Oh, see Mama's cookie jars? There's all of Mama's cookie jars she's been buying. I told you she's been finding some good cookie jars. It's her latest collection, cookie jars. Alrighty, well, I'll be back in a few minutes once this starts going. And I will get this chicken cooked. Okay, it's cooking, so it just started jiggling. So it's got about 30 minutes to cook like this. I told you it would go. Be back once this is cooked. Okay, the pot is going. So they must be done. They've been on the stove for probably about 15-20 minutes. With it being chicken tenders, they're probably done. So we're going to take them off. If you are using a pressure cooker, be sure to put it in the sink and run cool water over it so that it will cool your pressure cooker down and you won't explode that chicken juice all over you. But wait till it's completely cut. Stop going. Nana Joyce is helping. Cooked chicken. Chickeny. Alright, well, I'm going to get the pot out and we're going to get this chicken tore up and I'm going to start on the dumplings. Okay, I put a strainer in my pot. I got a pretty good sized pot. Put my strainer in it and strained all the chicken broth off of the chicken into the pot. And I'm going to put the chicken over into a bowl and take forks and shred it up. And I'll show you how I do that. Hold on just a moment. Alright, got 2 forks. Now all I'm going to do is shred up the chicken. And you can use as much or as little chicken as you want, depending on whether you're making them just for you, or if you're making them for church, or if you're making them to take to the prison to everybody to eat. Just whatever you want to make. You can take them, make enough to take to Dollywood to feed everybody, whatever you feel like you need to do. But I'm just making enough basically for me and probably my dad. Nana Joyce don't like chicken and dumplings, so she got her a couple pieces of chicken. And we're going to shred it up like this. And then all she does is takes her some barbecue sauce. And she puts her some barbecue sauce on her chicken. And makes barbecue chicken. And you can eat it on a bun. Or you can just eat barbecue chicken. But you can boil this chicken like this. And there's lots you can do with it. You have to do this. We're going to make chicken casserole. So there's lots you can do when you boil up a chicken like this. And you can go like to the grocery store and buy a rotisserie chicken and pull all the chicken off of that. If you like brown meat too, you can use the brown meat. But then you have to buy you some chicken broth. But this way you get your chicken broth and your chicken. So, alright, we got our chicken all shredded up. So now it's time to start making the dumplings. Ooh. Okay, I've got my ingredients for the dumplings. It takes 2 cups of self-rising flour. I use Hudson Cream self-rising flour. It takes 1 egg beaten, which I will do, and half a cup of milk and 3 tablespoons of oil. So I've got my ingredients together And I'm going to start mixing them up, and I'll show you how I mix them up and roll them out and cut them and put them in my chicken broth. So here we go. Okay, we're going to take our flour, put that in our bowl. I'm going to take the egg, slightly beat it up a little bit. Pour that on in our mixture. My big daddy used to raise eggs, and one time he let me go out. He said, "Come on with me, go out and get the eggs." So he sent me up in the chicken house to get the eggs out, and I didn't know that you had to have a layer egg that would make the chickens come back and lay on their thing. Well, I just went in and I got all his eggs. And I come out and he said, "Boy, you sure got a lot of eggs today." And I said, "I got every one of them." And he said, "Uh-oh, you got my layer eggs." I did. I got all the eggs. They're called a nest egg. That's what the nest egg is. That ensures that your chickens will lay more eggs. They come back to that nest and lay more eggs there. So I put in a half a cup of milk. And then there's the 3 tablespoons of oil. Let's put some oil in it. And we just stir up these dumplings. I'm just using a fork. Just stir them up. All right, there's the biscuit dough. Basically, it's a biscuit dough. And I'm going to put a little bit of salt in it. Put a little salt in it just so my dough has a little flavor. All right, so it gets into a big old ball. That's what you want it to look like. A big old ball of dough. Alright, okay, I've got these little plastic cutting board things, sheets that I get at the Dollar Tree, and I put just a little bit of water on the countertop to hold them down flat, and then I throw a little bit of flour on it to keep the dough from sticking to that, and then all you do, get your dough out, and you want to put a little flour on top of that so it don't stick to your rolling pin. I'm going to roll my dumplings out a little bit so they're not so thick. They're still going to be drop dumplings, because everybody wanted to know if I was doing drop dumplings or cut dumplings. I like dumplings, but I don't like them really big and fat. So I roll mine out just a little bit. Or I'm going to roll mine out a little bit. I can taste them already. Alright, I got them rolled out. I've got mine rolled out probably about between 1/2 and 1/4 of an inch. Not real thin, but I'm going to turn my broth back on. Let's see if I can figure out which one of these eyes on the stove is. Whoops, wrong one. Turn my chicken broth on. I'm just going to take a knife This is how my big mama did it. And I'm gonna cut my dumplings. She used to make hers on the end of a table. She had one of those old 50 styles table with the laminate top. She just made all her biscuits and her dumplings and everything right on that table, and they didn't stick. But this countertop, I was afraid that it would stick. And if you don't want to cut them, you can just pinch them off and dump them if you like thick dumplings. Dough off the end of your knife, and you put a little flour on it, and it'll keep them from sticking to your knife. And they don't have to be perfect. They're dumplings. They're all going to the same place. They're going into your belly. Alright, I about got them all cut. They're all cut. So like I said, you can just pull them apart. You can pull them if you want to. If you want to make smaller dumplings, just pull them. But there's my dumplings. So I'm going to get us over to the stove, and I'm going to get the broth boiling, and I'll show you what we do. Okay, now that my broth is boiling, boil, I'm just going to take my dumplings and just drop them in. And hear them start sizzling and then cooking. They're getting plump as you put them in. Miss Rhonda said, get them dumplings to cooking. So I got them a cooking for you there, Miss Rhonda. You have to fix you some and tell me what you think. I'm going to stir them just a little bit. Big old pot of dumplings. My big mommy would be so proud of me right now. I mean, she would anyway, but making her dumplings. She always had recipes she made for special. All of her grandkids had something special she'd make when we would come in. Mine used to be chicken and dumplings, and my brother's was always a big old pot of vegetable soup. And soup beans and vegetable soup. She's a good cook. Alright, all the dumplings are in. And they have to cook for 10 to 14 minutes. So, while they're cooking, I'm going to eat a little piece of pie. And I'll come back after these have cooked. And we'll add the rest of the stuff to it. Okay, these dumplings have cooked. It's been about 15 minutes. And there they are. We'll turn them down on a low. So, I'm going to get ready. And what I do now is I'm going to pour my chicken in. They are officially chicken and dumplings now. Stir your chicken in. Yummo. And to give it just a little more flavor, this is my Aunt Juanita's. My Aunt Juanita gave me this recipe. This is my Big Mommy's recipe, but my Aunt Juanita gave it to me. She makes it the best. I'm just hoping these taste as good as hers. They're looking like hers. They look just like hers. But, just add a can of cream of chicken soup. You can use Campbell's if you want to, but I'm using the Food Club from the Food City because that's where I work, and it was a little cheaper. Just plop it out in there and add that cream of chicken soup to give it just a little color. And my Big Mama, she used to like hers to be bright and yellow. And she would put just a little drop of yellow food coloring in hers to make hers a little more yellow. But I don't care what color they are, I just want them to taste good. So, oh, that's, Nana Joyce said that was Big Mommy's secret, but she don't care. That's how she could tell at the homecoming if they was hers. The more yellow they was hers. All right, the moment of truth. The dumplings are cooked. So, there they are. So I'm going to get ready and taste them, and I'm going to try to get Papa Jim to taste them. So hang on just a few minutes and we will taste these things. Are they good?
Yeah, they're good.
How good? Are they good?
Yeah, good.
Okay. Okay, there they are in a bowl. And I put some pepper on them. I don't eat a lot of pepper, but I like pepper on chicken and dumplings. So there they are. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. And Papa Jim just told Nana Joyce that they was probably some of the better dumplings he'd ever eat. Sure, it's hard to stir in a bowl when you're looking to the camera. But if they Papa Jim approved, they're good. But I'm getting ready to taste them, and I'm probably going to burn my tongue. But I'm going to put the camera up so you can see me tasting them. So, hold on just a minute. Here they are. See them steaming? Alright. Moment of truth. Oh, they're so hot. I'm so excited I can't stand it. I just told Nana Joyce if this is as good as I expected it to be, my world is changed forever, because I can cook chicken and dumplings all the time now that I have this recipe. And I'll probably be 400 pounds before you know it, because I'll cook chicken and dumplings all the time. Ooh, they're still hot. Oh Lord. They taste just like my Big Mommy's chicken and dumplings. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, I gotta have another one. Hot. Needs a little bit of salt, so add just a little more salt to your broth. I kind of have to dial back a little bit on my salt because of my blood pressures and diabetes in the families. So Papa Jim can't have a lot of salt. I'm not supposed to, but I eat it anyway. I eat salt. Like, I'm like a cow. I wish I had a salt lick. I'd walk by and lick it on a daily basis. I love salt. There's probably plenty of salt in these, but I just like a lot of salt. But, oh Lord. Get this recipe. I'm going to post the recipe at the end of the video. And you need to make these because, oh, Lord have mercy. Like I said, my Aunt Juanita gave me this recipe. And it's actually my Big Mommy's recipe. She made them for years. But Lord have mercy. They are so good. I wish you were here because I would share. I have a whole pot over there that I would share with you. Miss Rhonda, make you some of these. They are so good. And they're not real expensive to make. I mean, your chicken's going to be the most expensive part. But I made it out of chicken tenders. Like unbreaded chicken tenders. And you get chicken tenders in the frozen section. Unbreaded chicken tenders in your frozen section. And that's what basically I use. We shop a salvage store. We have a salvage store here in our town called McCoy's Food Salvage, and we shop there a lot, and you can get like big old bags of chicken, like restaurant style chicken for little nothing, and that's where we get a lot of our chicken. So that's what I used today, was just that. And your bag of flour, a little bit of milk, a little bit of egg, a little bit of Earl, and chicken dumplins, and a can of cream of chicken soup. I mean, I probably don't have $10 in that whole pot. You can't beat it. So, I'm going to do Big Joe's thing and say, these are, say 5 words, these are good. Because they are. So, Big Joe, if you want some chicken and dumplings, or Malia, if you want some chicken and dumplings, they're at Mama's house right now. So, come and get you some, y'all. I'm sorry I'm sitting here eating in front of you. I don't like to do that, but these are so good. But until next time, this is Jimmy James, and you know I want to be everybody's friend. Subscribe. I now have Twitter, so look for Carmen's Closet on Twitter. I'm on Instagram, so I'll be sharing pictures and stuff on Instagram. But go and subscribe down there. I went to the event last night and I got like 14 new subscribers. I'm almost to 100. Help me get to 100 today. I need like 12. So give me 12 subscribers today. Tell your friends. Tell them to go watch this video. Chicken and dumplings. Here you go. Eat them up, eat them up, eat them up. So good. Okay, the dumplings are made and the dumplings are eat. And they are good. Do you hear that little bird out there in that tree? That little bird ain't no bigger than that. But his voice is so loud. As soon as I started this video, he'd come tweeting. But the dumplings are it. Papa said that they were some of the best he'd ever eat. I think they were. So I'm getting ready to post the recipe, and we'll see you around.